Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, fractal Bitcoin.
Oh, forget it.
Oh, I'm telling you, welcome to today's Bitcoin news video. And yes, this channel, we talk about Bitcoin, but it's really about your prosperity in the future. It's about your freedom, your liberty, and your prosperity and the prosperity of your family. That's what this channel is all about. So I hope we all achieve that for sure. Let's get right into the Bitcoin price because today we are up even more. We're right around $65,000. And you could see this nice move we've made over the past week and a half. And we took out this little local high right here at around 63.6. So yeah, everything's looking good. Everybody's happy. You know, positive price action makes the whole Bitcoin world feel better. You know, and again, look, if you're in this for the long term, these ups and downs are not a big deal. That's why I'm not going crazy today. Oh my God, we're pumping. We're going to the moon. Can you hear the thunder? Wow. Because when it goes down, we have to remain calm. But also when it goes up, we have to remain calm to a certain extent. But we can feel good for sure. But are you ready? Yeah, look at these green little launch pads. And you are here. We are literally here. There's no denying this. It's awesome. And yeah, Bitcoin is the #1 performing asset. This is actually on Fox Business. And let's watch this real quick.
Why do people love Bitcoin? Why do they love crypto? Well, I got to tell you something. 28% of young folks say they want
First of all, Bitcoin is not crypto. I mean, Bitcoin and crypto are not the same thing.
it, and I'll tell you why. Going back to 2013, the #1 asset, the #1 performing asset, Bitcoin, 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 Bitcoin. How much? How about 315,000%? 315,000%. Why do people love
that guy? He's so excited. He sounds like he's getting ready to buy his Lambo or something. But yeah, Bitcoin is the #1 performing asset by far. And that's going to continue. It is going to continue. Everything goes down compared to Bitcoin. It's beautiful. Yeah, and here's Michael Saylor on why he's all in on Bitcoin. Once you understand money, you understand Bitcoin is engineered money and it's engineered without defects. Let's listen to this. This is a really nice, quick exchange. I like this.
You're on a ship, the ship is sinking, there's 10 boats in front of you. One of the boats doesn't have a hole in it. Are you going to put one kid in each of the 9 boats? Or are you going to put everybody in the boat that doesn't have the hole in it?
So you come to that level of conviction, which is intoxicating, by the way.
It's not conviction, it's just rational thinking for yourself.
But when you go all in on something, I would say that does take conviction.
How many chairs are you sitting on right now?
1.
Are you all in on the chair?
I am all in on the chair.
You're using 1 microphone. Seems kind of scary. Why don't you diversify? Why don't you use 10 microphones? It's a tool. It's just thinking for yourself using reason. Your choice is you want to hold $1 billion of property in Zimbabwe or North Korea. You want to hold $1 billion of property in LA. You want to hold $1 billion of gold in a vault. You want to hold $1 billion worth of a stock in a Chinese company subject to the Chinese government. Do you want to hold $1 billion worth of Bitcoin? Once you understand money, you understand Bitcoin is engineered money and it's engineered without defects.
Yeah, this is awesome, right? I love this video. I love it. Why are you only sitting on one chair? Why don't you diversify? Hey, you're putting all your eggs in one basket. You're only sitting on that one chair. What if something goes wrong with that chair, right? It's so good. It just makes so much sense. I love it. Yeah, and breaking Kraken is to distribute 91,755 Bitcoin from the Mt. Gox trustee in the next 7 to 14 days. So this is news. So let's see. A lot of the people who haven't had their Bitcoin in 10 years are going to be receiving their Bitcoin back. So how many are going to sell? We don't know. But Samson Mao says only about 20% of the distributed Mt. Gox Bitcoin will hit the market. About 80% will just move to cold storage or be borrowed against. However, 100% of the distributed Bitcoin Cash will hit the market. So yeah, he's saying that a lot of these people who haven't had their Bitcoin in 10 years, they will just continue to hold it and borrow against it, right? That's what most everybody plans to do, right? You don't sell your Bitcoin. you hold it and then you borrow against it, because when you borrow against it in the next 4-year cycle, the value of your Bitcoin is going to go up 4 or 5 or 10x, and then your loan is going to be a puny loan, which you'll be able to pay off like it's nothing. So pretty brilliant. But yeah, keep buying no matter what. We survived the German dip. Now we buy the Mt. Gox dip. If it happens, we'll see if the Mt. Gox dip happens. We'll see. But in terms of adoption, this is just in. Former Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard, quote, "There is value in the U.S. having its own strategic Bitcoin reserve," end quote. Yeah, so this is interesting, right? Tulsi Gabbard. I mean, look, this is happening. It's going to continue happening. There's no stopping this train. It's beautiful. And it just makes so much sense. Bitcoin is the best store of value and best means of exchange ever created, ever. It's not even close. So yeah, and also in adoption news, payments giant Stripe to launch Bitcoin purchases for Europe. Yeah, so here you go. Now everybody in Europe that has a Stripe account, they can just buy Bitcoin. Boom, easy. Wow. And here, this is funny news of the day. Craig Wright, Craig Wright, he's this guy who claimed he was Satoshi Nakamoto, and then he went to court, and he tried to prove that he was Satoshi, but the court decided, no, you're not Satoshi, and you can't say you're Satoshi. So he's actually, I think he's going to go to prison, but he was ordered by the court to publish the court's rulings that he is not Satoshi on his website, on Twitter, and on Slack, and the posts will have to stay up for 6 months. And he also faces criminal prosecution for his lies. So yeah, this is just, I mean, it's dumb, but I thought it was funny because he's going to have to keep it up on his website for 6 months. And this is him. Whatever. All right, subscribe to this channel if you'd like to. If you want prosperity in your future, subscribe. Oh, God. Sorry about that. But yeah, let's get into some fiat government nonsense. This is for context because Bitcoin solves these issues. First one here, Constantine Kissen posts that nature is healing. And the headline he's commenting on is this: Microsoft laid off a DEI team and its lead wrote an internal email blasting how DEI is no longer business critical. So this is great news. All this DEI and woke garbage and trans garbage, everything, all the garbage. Look, it's okay. Whatever people want to do in their personal life, that's fine. But keep this garbage out of everyday life because it's retarded garbage, okay? You can quote me on that. But yeah, this is what's going to happen. These corporations are going to realize, this DEI stuff is retarded and we're done with it. It's costing us money. It's stupid. No one cares. I mean, the only reason they did all this garbage was to get votes, right? And to get support. It's stupid. So this is good. Yeah, and just to reiterate, nature is healing, right? This is what nature does. Nature always brings us back to healing and goodness, if you will. So here's a fair question. How to prevent mass shootings? Make getting a gun as difficult as it is to vote. You want them mailed out to everyone? Oh, yeah. Gotcha. All right. Yeah, I thought that was funny, but yeah, this is a religion. There's only one religion more dangerous than any other. It has been responsible for more murder and suffering than all others combined. Its followers blindly accept its rhetoric without question, while allowing themselves to be enslaved by its policies. This religion's worshippers are so inured that they have accepted its rules as laws and will obey them even to their own detriment. This religion is called statism. Absolute truth. And if you want to know more about this, there's a great book by the great Larkin Rose, The Most Dangerous Superstition. There it is. This is a great book. I actually bought one from him in person a few years ago at a event in Texas. But yeah, this is a great book. Larkin Rose is an anarchist, and he's great. And he has a YouTube channel too, which you should definitely follow and subscribe to his channel. But yeah, all right, gold. All right, who wants to know about gold? Anyone? Anyway, look, it hit all-time highs today, a new all-time high, $2,458. Yeah, so, all right, gold hit an all-time high. But by the way, you know, I should have prepared this, but the chart comparing Bitcoin to gold, gold is just going down to nothing compared to Bitcoin, just so you know. All right, now this is news. The SEC has given preliminary approval to at least 3 Ethereum ETF issuers to start trading next Tuesday. And I'm only showing this because, you know, an Ethereum ETF being approved by the SEC is pretty big news. I mean, considering that Ethereum should not be allowed to be an ETF. I mean, Bitcoin is probably the only one that is a commodity that should be allowed to, that should be approved as an ETF. Ethereum is a security. I mean, people argue this, but it's not really arguable. But let me know what you think in the comments. But anyway, this is just news that there are going to be Ethereum ETFs. And then after that, probably Solana and whatever. I mean, what can we do? There's only one thing we can do, and that's rely on Bitcoin to eat and devour all these other things, which it will eventually. It's doing, right? As we talk about. All right, here's OpenSats. They announced their 5th wave of NOSTR grants. OpenSats is a nonprofit organization that supports open source Bitcoin and freedom tech projects. Announced its 5th wave of NOSTR grants today, and I'll link to this, but you can see all the different grantees. Nosvelte, npub.cash, NOSTR, Nostr-filter-relay, Mostro, Citrine. I don't even know what all these are, but this is great. This is the support that Bitcoin, Lightning, and Nostr need. So thank you, OpenSats. You can actually donate to OpenSats too if you want. They don't hold any sats. Whatever sats you donate to OpenSats, it's literally a pass-through right to the grantees who are building. It's great. All right, here's just a reminder to get your Bitcoin off exchanges. I mean, every now and then we have to say this, right? You don't want to leave your Bitcoin up on any of these exchanges. I mean, if it's a tiny bit that you plan to move soon, that's one thing. But like big amounts of Bitcoin or your main stack of Bitcoin, do not keep it on exchanges. Put it on your own hardware wallet. That's what you need to do. That's the only way to keep it safe. Because once it's on your hardware wallet, it doesn't matter if these exchanges get hacked or go out of business or anything. You have your Bitcoin. So always keep it on your own hardware wallet. Yeah, and this is great. This is pure gold. This is so funny. Check this out.
You can take my ears, but you cannot take my liberty. They want to cut off my ears like the Taliban, but what they don't know is my ears can grow back like SpongeBob through budding, by the way. Hit me with your best shot, why don't you? Because if that's the best you got, you're a loser. You're such a loser, you missed so bigly. By the way, you had a big opportunity. You could have made my head blow up on TV, but you didn't do that, did you? Now my ear is going to grow back bigger and better. It will have better hearing. I will hear like an owl.
I will hear like an owl. Oh, that is so good. I had to play that for you. I saw that earlier and I literally cracked up, so had to play it. Well, this is our website, fractalbitcoin.com. Click this link on the very top right here. It says join our locals community and join our locals. It's free. I put up exclusive short videos here throughout the week, so it's really cool. Join the locals. It's a community that we're growing, and I want to thank everybody for watching. Please subscribe to the channel or follow. If you're watching on Rumble, follow the channel and join the locals. I appreciate you all in the comments supporting this channel. I love getting comments from new viewers that say, oh, I love the show, keep it up. I really appreciate that. I need that. I'm a one-man band here, and doing it every day is, I mean, I love doing it, but it's a lot of work. And I decided I'm not going to ask for any donations or any contributions until I've been doing the show for a whole year. So I started this year on January 1st. So starting January 1st next year, I'm going to hit you up for money. Donations.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby. All right. Anyway, that's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow for tomorrow's Bitcoin news video. All right. Bye.